Ma'am, recording has
Okay,
been
okay.
started.
Recording started?
Yes, ma'am.
Should I begin the?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. So now we come to the next heading, heat zones of the Earth. Now we can divide the Earth into three types of heat zones on the basis of the heat received from the sun. Each of these zones is bounded by imaginary lines that extend around the Earth on both sides of the equator. So now let me tell you, these heat zones are not present there actually. It is just that imaginary form. In the imaginary form, we have divided these zones based on the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn, Arctic Circle and Antarctic Circle, North Pole and South Pole. We have just divided the heat zones, and heat zones depend upon the uh, position of the sun. Now, if the sun is here, that means this portion is getting maximum, then this little lesser, not at all, not at all, I mean very little. Okay, so according to them, we have according to the rays of the sun falling on the earth, we have divided the heat zones. Now, the first among it is the torrid zone. Now, I'll keep focusing on this while I read so that I explain it to you through the diagram only. Now, the torrid zone. It stretches between the Tropic of Cancer, 23.5 degrees north, and the Tropic of Capricorn, 23.5 degrees south. So you can see torrid zone lies between 23.5 degrees Tropic of Cancer north, 23.5 degrees south, Tropic of Capricorn. So torrid zone is this zone. Okay. Now it is the widest of the 5 zones. Within this zone, the sun is overhead twice a year and the length of the day is practically the same. That is why it is the hottest part of the earth. The half of India lies in this zone. So we all know that India, if you see on a world map, you see India, you'll see that Tropic of Cancer passes through India. That means it is very close us. If Tropic of Cancer is passing through India, that means India is lying somewhere here in this area from here to here. Okay, maybe this is the southern portion. So the southern portion of India, if it is here, it is in the equatorial region. It is next to the equator, so it is very, very hot. And Tropic of Cancer passes through it. So next is the temperate zone. Now this zone lies between the torrid zone and the frigid zone. Now see, this zone, the temperate zone, this zone is called temperate because the temperature is very, very moderate. So we call it temperate zone. Now this zone lies between the Tropic of Cancer and frigid zone. Okay. So what do we say? This area lies, temperate zone lies in the torrid, between torrid zone and frigid zone. Here also see, temperate zone is lying between the torrid zone and the frigid zone. Now if we want to know about the northern temperate zone, then what do we say? Northern temperate zone lies between Tropic of Cancer, 23.5 degrees north, to Arctic Circle, 66.5 degrees north. So this is the north temperate zone. Then if we are talking of the south temperate zone, then we say south temperate zone lies between Tropic of Capricorn, which is 23.5 degrees south, and Antarctic Circle, which is 66.5 degrees south. So we know these two are temperate zones. This one is north temperate zone. This one is south temperate zone. Is this much clear? Then we move on to the frigid zone. Now the frigid zone, the north frigid zone lies between the Arctic Circle and the North Pole. See, north frigid zone lying between Arctic Circle. See, north frigid zone is lying between the Arctic Circle, that is 66.5 degrees north, to the North Pole, which is 90 degrees north. इसके बीच में frigid zone है. Okay, then and the south frigid zone lies between the Antarctic Circle and the South Pole. See here, Antarctic Circle and the South Pole. इसके बीच में आती है the South Frigid Zone. Okay? The tilt of the Earth's axis makes it impossible for the slanting rays of the sun to reach beyond the Arctic Circle and Antarctic Circle. These are therefore the coldest zones. So since the rays of the sun do not reach to the poles or this polar region, that is why these are most of the time frozen, and they are the coldest regions most of the time. Is this much clear? Is this much clear, children?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now we stop the class for today. I hope I'm very clear to each one of you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So you can stop the recording, baby.